Lisa, and welcome to the interview.
Hi guys, I'm Lisa Reed, and it's really nice to be here because we've actually been planning to do this interview for a while, so it's good to finally do it.
Lisa, how old are you and what is your star sign?
I am 25 years old. It was actually my birthday yesterday, and to be honest, I've got no clue what my star sign is, so I'm sorry I couldn't give you an answer on that.
How long have you been playing guitar, Lisa?
I first picked up guitar when I was 14 and I'm 25 now, so I've basically been playing for 11 years.
What are your favorite genres of music?
I actually love loads of different genres of music. I know a lot of people generally think that I'm only into rock because I started out with music doing rock. So I would do a lot of rock gigs and rock covers, but I actually love loads of different kinds of music. I love funk music, I love country music, and there's even some pop music that I really love as well. And I also love classical. So yeah, and obviously rock. A lot of people know that I love rock, but yeah, I love loads of different genres.
Who are some of your favorite guitar influences?
I actually have loads of different people that I take influence from. So one of them is Vichy Sambora, and he's a guy who I listened to his playings and I watched live videos of him, and it just made me instantly want to pick up guitar. I also love George Lynch, who, he used to be in Dokken, but sometimes he tours with them every now and then. Some people might know him from Lynch Mob. I also love John Sykes as well, who is in Whitesnake. To be honest, there's a lot of great players in Whitesnake. But yeah, they've always had great players. But yeah, I also love Brad Paisley, who's a country guitar player, who's an absolute monster, absolutely amazing. And I love Nile Rodgers as well, funk master. So I take influence from a lot of different players, and yeah, so big circle of influence there.
What are some of your favorite songs?
Favorite song? Okay, so this is a hard question, really. To be honest, my favorite song always changes. I don't really have one that's like my ultimate favorite song because I have so many. But at the minute, I am loving a song called Where's the Fire, which was used in a film called The Wraith. The Wraith is a film that was made in 1986, but it's an awesome film, and I watched it far more than what I should. But it's got a great soundtrack. So Where's the Fire is the opening song and the end song. Absolutely amazing. And I also love another song in that film called Never Surrender, which is by a band called Lion. So yeah, they are my favorites at the minute, but like I say, my favorite song changes all the time, week after week.
Lisa, do you play any other instruments?
I actually play a little bit of piano. I'm not great at it by any means, but I do like to play it every now and then. But I am learning to sing as well. My friend Alan Ross, who is the guitar player for Blitzkrieg, and he's now the singer for Tyson Dog, he's a great singer and he's a great teacher, so he's been teaching me how to sing. So yeah, I can play guitar, a little bit of piano, and I yodel from time to time. I don't really yodel. It's singing, but we'll call it yodeling.
Do you sing or write your own songs?
I actually do songwriting quite a lot in my spare time, but I haven't released anything as of yet because usually I will come up with a really cool idea for lyrics or, you know, something musical, and I'll record bits and pieces on my computer, but I never actually put them into a full song yet, so I should probably do that. But no, I don't actually have any original material released. It is something that I'd like to do at some point in the future, but as of right now, I don't have anything all in one piece that I can release.
Do you take guitar lessons or are you self-taught?
I was actually self-taught for 3 years. So when I picked up guitar at 14, I just taught myself until I was 17 using books and different videos on the internet. And then I got a guitar teacher, and to be honest, that was when my playing, my progress got a lot further in a short space of time, because it is so much easier having somebody sit with you and say, right, this is what we're going to do to get you on track. But so I was self-taught until I was 17, and then I went to college for music. But my first college, not going to name them, but their guitar teacher wasn't really very good. I didn't learn anything at all, so I moved to the Academy of Music and Sound, and Dave Moore became my first guitar teacher, and he is absolutely amazing. He is so good at breaking down really complicated concepts and making it simple. And then I did a university degree in music, and Nick Jennison, who is the guitar player for Blitzkrieg, but he also does stuff for Guitar Interactive magazine, he taught me when I was at university. And then when I finished university, I still get lessons every now and then by Mickey Crystal, who some of you might know because he was in Tigers of Pantan. He also sometimes plays for Marco Mendoza and Ron Thal. So when I get private lessons, I normally get them off Mickey now, but I do get them every now and then, but nowhere near as often as what I used to. So yeah, I was self-taught, and now I just, if there's something really complicated, I generally just go to Mickey for a guitar lesson.
What are your dreams, goals, and aspirations going forward?
Goals and aspirations. So to be honest, musically I'm very happy with where I am now. At the minute, I'm really just pushing Guitar Geek Setup Guide, which is a book that I wrote and released last year, and it teaches people how to set up and maintain the guitar, and also how to carry out really small common fixes. So I wrote that and released it last year, so I am getting a little bit further with the promotion for it, doing radio interviews, and it was actually featured in Guitar Girl magazine, which I'm so proud of, to be honest. So yeah, my goals are to basically push the book a little bit further, and I'm really happy doing gigs. I play mostly weddings now, so I'm really happy with that, and we are gigging every weekend, so I love that as well. But yeah, I have goals and aspirations outside of music, because I do have quite a lot of things that I like to do to keep myself busy, but they're what I want to do musically, as well as do a little bit more session work, because I used to do a lot of session work before the pandemic, before COVID-19 hit us, but things they're changed now. They're not the same as what they used to be, so I would like to do more session work the way that I used to in future as well.
Where are you from? Have you always been from there?
Where am I from? Okay, so I'm not actually going to tell you where I'm from exactly, but I am from the northeast of England, and this is where I live. It's where I was born. So yeah, northeast of England, that's the most information I'm giving on that question.
Tell us a little bit about your upcoming gigs.
So in terms of gigs, I am quite busy this month. I have like 8 weddings to do, and I've already done some because the weekend's just been, and I have some festivals as well. So yeah, like I say, most of them are weddings, so I can't actually tell people where they are because it's a private function. But I do have a couple of local festivals as well, which I'm really looking forward to.
Who have you collaborated with?
Yeah, there's a couple of people that I like to collaborate with, people who I haven't necessarily met in real life, but I know them through social media. So it'd be really cool to either get together for a jam, the ones that live locally, or do a video, which is what most people do now, where if you're in one country and somebody that you really like is in another country, generally you do a video together. So I would like to do some of those in future. In terms of bands, I'm already in one band, which is quite busy, but I am going to be making another band with my friend Alan, who I mentioned before, which is going to be a little bit more rock oriented, because I love doing functions, I love doing weddings, because I love doing loads of different kinds of music. But I do want to go back into something a little bit more rock orientated, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Hi guys, so yesterday I went to a guitar show and I actually bought myself a guitar. Now I know that is really normal for most people, but for me it's not, because usually I will go to a guitar show and I will come back with, say, strap blocks or a guitar strap or maybe some strings. But I basically spent the whole day walking around this guitar show saying things to my friend like, you know, I think I should get a Telecaster. Do you think I should get a Telecaster? I've always fancied one. I'd play a lot more country music if I had a Telecaster. So lo and behold, on my way out, I spotted this Telecaster and I fell in love. So I bought it and I wanted to do a video and show you guys what it looks like. So this is my new Telecaster and it's a gorgeous color. I don't know if you can see the shine that it has. It is a metallic green, which I absolutely love.
Lisa, what other interests do you have?
Well, I'm no chef, but I do like to cook. My favorite food is generally burritos. I love burritos. If I'm in a shopping center with my friends, I'm always going to where the burritos are because I love them. But I also love curries as well. So yeah, and I love good pizza. So basically what I'm saying is I love a lot of junk food, but I have to limit myself because like everybody else, if I could eat all the stuff that I love, my favorite food, I would be extremely unhealthy and very overweight if I just ate all the pizzas and the burritos and all the curries and all the pies. But yeah, my favorite is burritos and I do generally cook a lot at home.
Lisa, what are some of your hobbies?
I have quite a lot of hobbies and interests, to be honest. A lot of stuff going on at the minute. So I'm actually working towards my diploma in dog behaviour so that I can become a dog behaviourist and help rehabilitate rescue dogs, as well as people who have dogs and, you know, they have a few issues and things like that. So that's what I'm working towards. But I also do modelling as well. I love doing modelling and I like to try out loads of different things with different photographers because it really is a fun process, especially when you come across a photographer and you just click, you know, and it's so much fun. So I do have quite a lot of interests to be honest, but at the minute I'm also helping organise a car show called Fins and Chrome because I love classic cars. I particularly love old American cars. So yeah, I got quite a lot of interests and probably more than what I've mentioned here, but they're the ones that I can remember off the top of my head.
Do you have any nicknames?
Yeah, I've got a lot of nicknames. Most of them I can't actually say on camera because I don't think the internet would like that. But when I was in Main Attraction, Alan used to call me Maiden of Metal. So at the end of the night, when we'd all do our little solos to close down the evening, like, you know, last song kind of thing, he would say, to my left we have the Maiden of Metal. So yeah, I like that nickname, Maiden of Metal. Very cool. But in the function band that I'm in, Mark, our singer, likes to call me Sharkbait because there's a film called Finding Nemo and there's a scene where the fish are like, Sharkbait, hoo ha ha. So I get Sharkbait off Mark, but he also calls me Pixie sometimes because I have a modelling page called The Pixie Empress. So they're the names that I can actually let you guys know, but the other ones I'm going to keep private. I don't think the internet would like it, especially YouTube, if I told you what they were.
Lisa, we thank you for this interview and wish you luck and success going forward.
Yeah, it was really nice having this interview because, like I say, we've had this plan for a while, but we finally did it. So yeah, if anybody would like a copy of Guitar Geek's setup guide, then please know that it is on a physical copy as well as an ebook. And if you would like either, then please send me an email to lisareguitarist@hotmail.com and I can send you a copy. So yeah, thank you for the interview and I hope you have a good day.